So this is Trooper. He's a rescue dog. He's been abused, 2 broken ribs, paw's been hurt, back. I've taken 2 German Shepherds to IPO3, and of course they were all from puppies.
What is your work history? What did you?
FBI, Green Beret, so worked with a lot of working dogs. We're both law enforcement and in Iraq in combat, and he nobody wanted him, and he wasn't even 2 years old when I got him. He was about 18 months, and he actually bit somebody, and I was having a hard time getting him to respond to all standard training. And what happened was I called the Front Range Shepherd Rescue, and they suggested that I get a hold of your wife. And from the first meeting that we had, I knew that was the way to go. And now I have my dog back.
And how would you describe her methods versus the methods you were using?
Similar, but really tuned to dogs that are in trouble. With a normal shepherd, he would be a great working dog right now, but because he was so abused, and I had never worked with abused dogs before, and I certainly didn't want him destroyed, which the state of Colorado is really happy to do. And so it was just wonderful working with Deb, in that everything that I thought should work doesn't work on a dog that's been abused.
Right.
And he's definitely worth the extra effort. And she just really is, it's 180 degrees.
I will say that I could not get close to him the first time I met him. I mean, this is unbelievable. The fact that we're at a park, we're at Wash Park, and there are cars, there are bikes, there are dogs, there's roller skaters, there's squirrels, there's a gazillion things going on, and he's very calm. He's just taking it in, but he's not
exactly.
Not in the red zone like he was.
That's all Deb.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. Yeah, I just, I know how to follow orders. And so she said, all right, between now and the next time, I want you to do this, this, and this. And he responded so well to it, like the hide and seek with the food. And this collar or this leash that I'd never even heard of, it takes away all the, I guess, negative aspects of trying to use my background, military training on the dog,
right,
to have a happy dog that wants to do it, as opposed to making him into a dog that does it because he's told to. And he's really turned a corner. I mean, 180 degrees. I was actually, when I first met Deb, I was worried that he was going to have to be put down.
right.
And some of the laws, and if it hadn't been for some really good police officers at Lakewood, he might have been put down, which would have been a shame.
So any final thoughts on what would you say to someone who's got dog issues?
Well, there's a lot of things that I didn't know about dogs that Deb has taught me about what to look for. And if a dog's wagging his tail, that doesn't mean he's not going to bite. So Deb will give you the tools that you need. In other words, she's not there like the dog whisperer and going to take the dog and train it, then hand it over to you. You're going to have to be a really responsible dog owner and learn what it takes with a dog that, normally you might have to give up. And what you get in return is a great friend.
Isn't that right?